Professor Salaita was previously a professor at Virginia Tech University, and he had a well-known dossier of books and articles thinking critically about the relationship between indigeneity, meaning native people, and the political environments in which they live. Hard questions about dispossession, belonging, state violence, and identity. And because of that important scholarly record, the University of Illinois went after him. In a friendly way, unlike what they're doing now. And he was hired by an overwhelming vote by the American Indian Studies program there in the normal way that we hire faculty in universities. An offer letter was issued to him. He accepted it. They paid for his moving expenses. He quit his job, a tenured position in Virginia. And he has a small child and a family and a wife, and was ready to move. His course books had been ordered. He'd been invited by the university to the faculty welcome luncheon. And then on August 1st, he got a letter from the chancellor saying, we're sorry, we're not going to be able to employ you here because I haven't taken the last step, which I had not informed you about before, of taking your candidacy to the Board of Trustees. He had assumed he had an accepted job offer. He had relied on that offer, and at his peril, he's now doesn't have a home, doesn't have a job, and doesn't have an income. So what we now have learned through FOIA requests and the disclosure of emails at the university is that there was enormous pressure put on the chancellor and the Board of Trustees by large donors of the university who said, I'll take my six-figure donations away if you hire this guy. And this is as a result of some tweets that Professor Salaita made over the summer during the heat of the Israeli assault on Gaza. He was very upset about it. He himself is Palestinian. He was watching children die and the destruction of Gazan villages that we all watched. And like many of us, he was quite impassioned and used colorful language on Twitter to express his views. And those tweets somehow made their way to donors at the University of Illinois. And so the job has been described even here in the setup as either withdrawn or somehow not. What has happened is he's been fired. So he's now organizing, along with the rest of us, a response to what is a deliberate campaign by a number of political operatives to put pressure on universities like the University of Illinois to censor critical scholarship, critical comments, critical research about Israeli state policy.